Ladies and gentlemen, Kings and Sims, welcome back to the UnProfessionalism podcast with
Wait, King of
Ajesh and Ben.
Sims?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have to include everyone. Ben, which one are you?
That's a very polarizing statement of king or sim. You know what I mean?
Well, so's ladies and gentlemen in 2020. But anyways, yeah. Thank you for tuning in once again. Today we have a very special guest, our very good friend Fredward. His name's Freddie. I'm sorry, Freddie.
Hello. It's okay. It's been my whole life.
Your whole life, you've been called Fredward?
People have been calling me Fredward my whole life.
How whole life is whole life? Were you in just preschool and they were like, "Hey, Fredward"?
Whenever iCarly came out.
Okay.
So was that like 07, 08-ish?
I think it was 07. But that was a great show. I love iCarly.
You know what, Freddie? I know you see somehow the
and no copyright. Nope. We don't do that. Nope. I'm trying to eventually get somewhere in life.
Okay.
But yeah, great show, as well as our
So
generation of Nickelodeon shows. What's up? My Discord did the thing again.
They ruined iCarly last season. They just did.
Yeah, because Sam dated Freddie, right?
Pretty much. And it was just not good at that point.
Or we got older.
Yeah, and realized it wasn't that actually.
I feel like it was never good at any point, but that is just me.
It had its moments.
I guess it was a very Dan Schneider sitcom.
Yeah, very weird. A lot of
very Dan Schneider.
Yeah, like a statue made of butter that Spencer made.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love seeing like Spencer right now from like a grown, more like, you see how passive he is and how everyone just keeps entering his house and he's like, cool, I guess you live here now. I just find it interesting. But me and Freddie, right? So Freddie's first name is Freddie. My last name is Benson.
Oh, wait, for real?
Yeah.
Freddie's first name is Freddie? That's insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I know. You never would have guessed that.
But because of that character, me and Freddie both had our share of jokes relating to that character.
Yeah.
We will never escape it.
It doesn't help that character is like the nerdiest character in the history of television.
He is very nerdy.
They couldn't have been a cool character. It had to be.
Mm-hmm. At least your name isn't Gibby.
Yeah.
I wonder what percentage of names or kids named Gibby went up over the past few years. Just a thought.
Legal name Gibby?
If your last name is Gibson, that's probably tough.
Yeah. That's just rough. But today we are recording on the 24th, and it's Freddie's birthday today. Happy birthday! Last week we had...
Thank you.
Last week we had Gabe on, who was also turning 18, and now Freddie's turning 18.
Yeah, we're old now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel old yet, Freddie?
No, but I'm an adult now, so
He's
that's
legal.
exciting.
Cheers, I'll drink to that. No, I can't.
Wow.
You can be drafted into the army. You can own a gun. You can
I have to
drink.
It feels like just yesterday. It was Freddie's 12th birthday. We went go-karting,
You went go-karting? That's awesome. I need to go go-karting. That sounds awesome. Is that how you met? Is that how you guys met?
Yes, Spanish class.
Freddie, is that how we met? Or did we meet in percussion?
No. We also had Kims with together.
Oh yeah, Ben said that.
Ajesh? Oh wow, okay. Ajesh, how did I meet you though?
I have no clue. I legitimately have no clue. I think
because I knew you were in the other English class.
There was another English.
It was I think it was an English English. I knew you were in the other class. I just don't remember how I met you specifically.
Did we just talk in the halls?
I don't know.
Did we sit near each other near lunch?
Lunch? Maybe?
How did we meet? It doesn't matter. It's similar to another person I know. I just have known of him for a while, but I don't remember when we formally met. I swear I know a ton of people who I've just known for a while. Huh, that's an interesting thought.
Yeah, we're old. Our memory's going
But
away, and
yeah, we're all old. Interesting. However, since I've known Freddie, he's always had a certain love for something that our district does for lunch. And it's beyond, you can't even put into words how much he loves.
it better not be what I'm
Something.
thinking of.
You know exactly what I'm thinking of. Which is,
School onion rings.
yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. No, I actually was thinking about something different. I forgot about that topic. No, I was thinking about those. You pay money to play bad songs, and you pay more money to change it
Oh,
to a
that was
different bad
stupid.
song.
That was the stupidest gimmick. No one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But no,
There's
onion rings. School onion rings are like
School
not
onion
good.
ring.
No, but then there was this one asshole.
they're
who just
so
put
good.
it.
No.
Oh, Ben.
Okay.
Ben is like an
Good.
onion ring like connoisseur.
I'm not even a connoisseur. It's just that real onion rings use real onions. The onion rings from school, they use like a powder. So can you even call it onion rings if they don't use actual onions?
They taste good when I put them in my
Okay.
mouth. So that's.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna make some onion rings that taste very similar to those, and I like forgot, so I just like turned off the oven right before we started recording.
Nice.
They're not necessarily bad, but they are bad. But I still eat them because they're good, but they're also bad. I don't even
They're
know.
bad onion
Yeah,
rings,
pretty
but they're good.
much.
Yeah, yeah.
That describes
But Freddie,
everything.
if you had the
about
option
why I like
between an onion ring with a real onion, real deep fried onion, or like the school onion rings with like the powder, whatever, what would you take? Yes, of course. But yeah, I mean, onion rings are onion rings, but like, it's an onion ring, so it's like it's automatically at this higher tier of side dish. It's not like but it's not. They're not good onion rings. They're just onion rings, which are in itself good. I mean, yeah, school lunch is a.
True.
It's just like buy it in bulk, heat it up, give it to them.
And then they eat it. Oh my. Cardboard? You mean cardboard?
They burn it all the time, and that's like genuinely like not safe. Like when you burn food to the point where it's black, it becomes a carcinogen. It's just not good.
So burnt cardboard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Toasted cardboard.
This year, where they put them into a triangular
Yeah.
box.
What,
That
'cause of
seems like-
COVID?
I guess.
Like a triangle.
Wait,
Oh,
you can't like grab the
kinda
pizza out of the
wasteful, too.
box or something?
Isn't it wasteful?
Which I guess makes sense. Over the box.
That's a song, The Box. Alright, wait, here's a question. When you guys eat pizza, like do you when you have it in your hand, do you hold it flat or do you fold it?
Hold it.
I fold it.
But why fold it though?
Because it's easier and it makes each bite more filling.
I understand
It
it's
is.
I understand it's easier, but you're losing out on the flavor, which is buried inside.
No, you're not. It's still all going in your mouth.
No, it still is, but there's less surface area of cheese and sauce that is touching your tongue.
Yeah.
But then you're not eating pizza anymore. You're eating a sandwich.
Okay, no, Ben.
It's a pizza.
Okay,
Would you
Ben.
call that a pizza sandwich though?
No, Ben. All right, here. Okay, you have a slice of toast, right? You have two slices of toast. One has peanut butter on it. One has jelly in it. If you eat it separately, are you eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
But that's different because that has different toppings on it.
This is stupid. That's stupid. It's still pizza.
No, that's like saying that you have one slice with obviously if one slice only had sauce on it and one slice only had cheese on it, I'd put them together.
What?
I would because that's like the things like tomato pie and white pizza. They're not necessarily bad, but it's in terms of a traditional pizza, I would put those two together.
Okay.
It's not like
okay.
a deal breaker to fold it, but preferably I would not fold it.
Okay, it's not about okay. Ignore the science of it. Okay, if you have a thin slice of pizza, like a New York slice pizza, if it's like drooping, you can't eat it. You have to it's like dangling. You have to hold it up. It's annoying. It's just easier to fold it. So you
Well, no,
just
well,
have it.
I usually just leave it
Shove
on the
it in your
plate
mouth?
and just have it hanging off the edge. I just bite off that.
What?
I do that a lot.
But then it's
Fold
less
it. Yeah.
dignified.
Just
Well,
fold it.
It's pizza.
It's a
Why? It's not manly enough eating it that way. It's not manly enough when you're
It's a perfectly
non-firm
valid
pizza. You just lay it on a plate and it's not manly. It's not manly.
It's optimized. Okay. If the Italian folds
Okay.
pizza,
I'm not going to deny that it's optimized.
If the Italian goes with
Okay.
Yeah, the inner Italian in me is like shaking at the idea of you not.
I want to go to Italy. I really want to just experience everything in Italy because I heard the food's so much better, and the churches are
Yeah.
nice. You ever been to Italy?
I have not been to Italy.
You've not been to the
No, I've not been to the homeland.
Okay.
What kind of Italiano are you? I'm not gonna even bother. I'm sorry. I offended
It's
every
alright.
Italian.
It's okay, Mario.
Mamma mia. Pizza.
Isn't that a musical?
Spaghetti.
Mamma mia.
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Yes,
Freddie, you know where
Okay.
that's from, right?
that is from The Godfather Part 1.
Greatest movie ever made.
Yes.
But Freddie has a perfectly valid, but it's often considered blasphemous opinion. I mean, it's an opinion, so it's okay. But you think Godfather Part 2 is better than Part 1?
Oh, no, I never said that.
What? I thought you, for the longest time, I thought you did.
No, they're like, I think I enjoy Part 1 more. Part 2 might technically be better, but I enjoy Part 1 more.
Just to put into perspective how much I love Part 1, I used to watch it once a month.
That's wow.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I don't even do that.
But because of like the way that Part 2 is constructed with like two stories, I find it a more appealing movie.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
yeah, I get that.
Meanwhile, Ben
And then, of
hasn't watched
course-
any.
Meanwhile, Part 3 is just quietly sitting here being the greatest movie ever made. So
Oh,
I have no idea what's going on at all.
It's
I've not
okay.
watched any of the Godfather.
Ben, do yourself a favor. Only watch Part 3.
only watch.
Start with the third one.
Don't watch 1 or 2. Just
Yeah, it's like
watch
what? It's like watching just Rise of Skywalker and nothing else, or just watching Spider-Man 3.
3.
Yes, didn't you say that you watched The Godfather? No, like once a month for a while.
Yeah, I just said that.
I wasn't listening. I was zoning out
Oh,
this time. But
wow. What are
I
you,
reached
our
that down.
listeners?
well, this is The
Got
Godfather. Okay,
The Godfather.
This is The Godfather. I don't know anything about The Godfather.
Dissing The Godfather?
Well, you
I-
should educate yourself.
Educate yourself.
Maybe I will. I don't really watch that many movies, but
I don't
We're in
either.
the film club, okay? How do you not watch The Godfather?
we didn't watch any movies in the film
I
club.
know, but still.
Yeah, you went to your stupid cinema club or whatever where you actually watched movies.
I was in a cinema class where we watched The Godfather.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was the only rated R movie we were allowed to watch in the
Yeah,
entire
I was about to say that.
semester.
How would movie ratings work?
Hmm.
Because back in middle school and stuff, we had to get our parents to sign forms to let us watch PG-13 movies
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh my god.
I remember in science we were watching a movie where there were supposed to be these teacher edits where pretty much the teachers they skip certain parts where they start swearing a lot and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, and they didn't really succeed. So people still heard the swear words and stuff.
yeah.
Well,
I
like, we couldn't
remember
figure it out, yeah.
in 7th grade, we were watching a movie in the auditorium, and there was this really long makeout scene that the teachers had to fast forward through the entirety of.
Oh
Yeah, I think that was one. Yeah, that was one of
for
the teacher
Renaissance,
edits.
right?
But you could see everything that was happening because you
Yeah.
can see it on the mouse.
Oh yeah. No clue what they're doing. Oh, good times. Just teachers not knowing technology, and they still don't know technology that well.
Especially
Yeah.
with all this Zoom stuff.
Hey Ben,
Hey, Jack.
Have you watched Pulp Fiction?
No, but Gabe talks about it all the time. He has like a poster in his room
It's a very good movie.
about Pulp Fiction. I don't know.
Very good movie.
Okay. I don't watch. I don't. I do not.
I watch everything, like movies, TV shows, all that
Yeah.
jazz.
How far did you get in JoJo?
We're not talking about this.
Because Ajesh, he keeps
We're
wanting me
not-
to
nope,
watch it, and
nope.
I'm like,
Nope,
oh, okay.
we're not talking about this.
Well, until you finish it.
No, we're not
Talk
talking
about
about this. Rejected. Okay, I'm done.
Wow.
But
Wow, I really just got canceled from Ajesh. Ajesh really just
Wow.
canceled me.
rejected. Just reject. Okay,
He hit you with the nah.
I hit
Yeah.
you with the nah, bro.
The hell nah to the nah.
You finna thought.
Okay.
So the word finna. Okay. What was I?
Speaking of onion rings, what is the best Thanksgiving food?
Who has onion rings at Thanksgiving? I want to go to.
No.
the
Speaking of
Thanksgiving
food.
right away.
Speaking of food. Speaking of food.
Okay.
We were talking about movies.
I don't know.
What?
Speaking
Yes,
of onions.
exactly.
Speaking of onion rings, here's Wonderwall.
Now, speaking of onion rings, did you know that? Okay. I couldn't think of anything.
Ben does
I
this
give
where
up.
he just starts something without any plan on where the joke goes.
No, sometimes I finish a statement. Sometimes I finish the statement. It
With my
sometimes
help.
makes sense.
With my help.
Yeah, it's like that scene in The Office where Michael just starts a sentence and just hopes that he finds somewhere to go with it.
Oh, an improvisation.
Yeah.
Love The Office. Great show. Loved it before it was cool to like The Office.
Yes.
Well, I watched one episode. Of The
Yeah,
Office.
and it was Diversity Day, and you need to watch more.
Ryan told me
Yeah.
that was the one to watch.
Well, okay, I have an episode that you need to
Yes.
watch, okay?
Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe.
Yeah, it's called Stress Relief.
Yeah,
anybody
that's
who
a that's a good one for someone who hasn't watched the show to watch.
Or Gay Witch Hunt.
What?
Or yes.
Okay.
Because season 1 is hard because it's not really what the rest of the show looks like or feels like.
Mm-hmm.
So if you start there, chances are you will stop watching because it's not that good. But
Yeah.
like,
But does it ever get good though?
Yes.
oh yeah, season 2.
Does it?
Once you get into season 2 a little bit,
Not even a little bit. Like, the first episode of season 2 is good.
that's true. Yeah.
I mean, I really like the show. I got last year for Christmas, I got a Office hoodie, and it's amazing that my sister's got.
Oh,
My sister's
yeah.
Yes.
Greatest hoodie ever.
The caption is just good. Great.
Yeah, and there's the logo on the sleeve. Great hoodie. It's the second best.
Are you talking
hoodie
about that? I
ever
thought you were talking about the one with
made. No, it does.
the boss's name. Yeah, the one, that's what she said.
Yeah, it has both.
Okay.
It has a
Okay.
logo and that's what she
I
said.
know it had the logo on it.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah. That's what she says. What catches your eye.
Yeah.
True that.
True that. I remember I wore it into school, and then everyone was like, "That's amazing." I've never felt so empowered.
Empowered by my caption.
hoodie?
That's what she said.
Yeah,
What
because
an
instead of having
interesting-
to say "That's what she said," I just pointed my hoodie.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, now we can talk about Thanksgiving food.
Okay.
No, we can't. Yes, I'm canceling you just like you canceled me.
Fair.
Okay.
Are you
You're in a
vetoing
reverse thread.
topics? Are you just vetoing topics?
Thanksgiving food. Well, I don't like Thanksgiving. No, I don't really care about Thanksgiving. to be
Whoa.
honest.
Seriously?
Ungrateful.
No, I mean it's just like my family doesn't like celebrate to the extent that many families do, with inviting their a big family over and having this massive meal with like yeah, and also that along with I'm kind of allergic to turkey, but besides that, yeah,
You're allergic to all poultry, right?
poultry. I think. Well, I've only had chicken and turkey, so I guess that applies to all birds. But yeah,
Interesting. But do you have a favorite Thanksgiving food, though?
no. Well, it depends. Well, I like brisket. Is brisket specifically a Thanksgiving food? No,
What the
hell's
I
a
eat it year round.
brisket?
Exactly.
What's a
Brisket's
brisket?
not. It's like smoked beef. It's the
Yeah, my
best
family
way I
has
can
it
describe it.
during Thanksgiving, but
Y'all make me
It's
hungry.
it's not a traditional Thanksgiving food.
Yeah, there aren't really any traditional Thanksgiving meals that I enjoy. Although, what is a traditional Thanksgiving meal? Cornbread and turkey. Like, what else do you have?
It's like turkey and stuffing and cranberries.
Cranberry
And,
sauce is a big one.
Yeah, that's my personal favorite.
Stuffing, mac and cheese. There's another one.
What do you mean mac and cheese? Mac and cheese is a year-round food. What do you mean? How is it specifically Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's not really specific to Thanksgiving, but it's traditionally Thanksgiving.
Oh, mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
That was a big one.
Damn, I'm hungry now.
There's usually some
Just had to say that.
vegetables.
Yeah,
Well, shouldn't there be vegetables at every meal to stay healthy and strong?
There should. I mean, yeah.
this
Yeah,
is why
but-
this episode is sponsored by myplate.gov.
That is why this episode is sponsored by Green Giant. Buy your frozen spinach today at your local supermarket.
Don't they also do like corn?
They do everything frozen.
Corn is also a Thanksgiving food.
Well, that's just that's kind of an autumn thing. Yeah.
I used to not like stuffing, and then I had stuffing, and it's great. You gotta get like stovetop stuffing. It's great. It just fills you up. Literally fills you up.
That's true.
Doesn't
But-
all food do that though?
No, not
Not
really.
all.
Not all food.
I mean, all food objectively
I
does
mean, like,
Well,
I
celery,
mean, if you were to eat
fill
like a
volume
piece of,
inside your stomach.
but celery.
or like toast, or
Toast is great.
But either
That's
way, it still objectively has volume when you consume it in your
just
stomach. Therefore, it does fill you.
Ben, is
The
is
displacement of
objectivity
your
middle
stomach,
name?
the capacity of your stomach is decreased no matter what food you eat.
I swear Ben mentions objectivity in every other sentence.
No, because facts do not care about your.
yes.
What are you talking about? This is all feelings, no facts. That's what
This video is
unprofessionalism is.
This video is sponsored by Ben Shapiro.
This podcast is sponsored by the Daily Wire.
Yeah.
Pick up the Daily Wire. That's amazing. No, but if we were professionalism, then we would be talking about facts, not feelings. We're talking about feelings, not facts.
We're just talking about
Well,
all
what if we
feelings,
talk about facts that feel?
but they don't care about that.
Do statements have emotions?
Yes.
Is this Inside Out?
Um,
Is that an idea for a new Pixar movie? Every word you say has an emotion. I mean, it has a positive and negative connotation. I'm thinking way too into this.
okay.
True. Well, I mean, when you think about it, words are just a random arrangement of letters that we assign meaning to. So,
Yeah. That's why English is hard to understand for some people.
yeah.
Whoa. Okay. This is completely unrelated. I'm drinking Deer Park. They changed their logo.
Is it still
That
a
is-
deer?
Insane.
It's a deer, but it's like
Is a deer in a park?
it's like an outline of a deer, and it's right next to the name Deer Park, and then the next of it, it's like a river. Huh. Interesting.
That is insane.
That completely caught me off guard. Still good water. All right, which is better?
Good. Well, good water isn't any filtered water good enough.
Sure, but like some bottled waters are better. I think we talked about this previously because I remember bashing on Dasani a lot because I hate
'Cause
Dasani.
Definitely, I would prefer a spring water to just a filtered water. But as long as it's filtered, isn't it just water?
I
That's good
mean,
enough.
It's nice to
Okay.
have water, anyways. But
I mean, yeah,
it's-
having
it's good-
access to clean enough to drink water is
Well,
great. Stay hydrated if you can.
well, everyone is allowed to have their preferences and what they like. I personally like between Poland Springs and Deer Park. Which one did you pick?
I don't think in that case I'd have a preference because they're both spring water, right?
But you have to
I
pick
mean-
one.
I don't think I've ever bought Poland Springs,
Really?
so I'd have to go with Deer Park.
Freddie, I'm
My
gonna
opinion is
drive
that
to your
it's
house
with
and give
just
you one.
water.
I mean, yeah, water is just water, which is why I don't understand like Fiji and Smart Water.
I don't.
Oh
get
yeah, like
You're
those
Like $20 or
yeah, like the fancy bottles It's like why? It's water.
It's like it costs more because of the bottle. It does not cost more because
That's
of the
true.
water.
That's true.
Yeah, if you're gonna pay money for a drink, you're you're gonna want something better than water. You know, I don't understand why there's a market for Fiji and that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's kind of sad that something as essential as drinking water is something that we bottle up and sell.
Yeah, for like such high prices compared to
Yeah.
like sometimes even higher than these somewhat luxury drinks such as Coca-Cola or Sprite, which is not a soda according to Ajesh.
No,
Sorry,
no,
ginger
no,
ale.
no,
Ginger
no,
ale
no, no,
was.
no.
It was ginger ale.
Don't-
I don't know because it's
don't put
all a
words in
soda.
my
It's
mouth.
all soda. Ajesh. That's why I got it mixed up.
How is ginger ale not a soda?
Because
exactly.
it's a life-giving elixir that saves you when you're sick.
Sure, but it's also a
Elixir.
soda.
Oh. No. It's not as sugary. I don't know. What
Like,
to say.
yeah.
I don't want to bring
okay.
this
It
up
comes
again.
in soda cans, does it not?
Well, I mean, you can get canned
Okay, is
water.
Gatorade
too.
water?
It's true, you can.
Gatorade water by that logic?
True, that's bad logic. But
Yeah.
No, I mean, some people like Fiji because it's like, ooh, minerals. But honestly, it's just more distracting. I mentioned this with Dasani, right? Dasani has salt in it for flavoring.
Well, I think Gatorade has that too. I think the idea is that it can replenish sweat. Like if you're working really hard or whatever.
Gatorade's different because it gives you like electrodes.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
it's
think
meant
there's some
to
conspiracy
energize
theory that Dasani is purposely trying to like dehydrate you so you drink more. You know?
That's what we would think logically. But
Oh.
it's just like, it explains why it tastes so off.
But yeah, they definitely try to spend a lot of money in research and development to try to get something that consumers buy.
True.
So it's probably for taste.
Speaking of
I don't think
getting
they're trying to make you
consumers to
thirsty.
buy stuff,
But
speaking of getting consumers to buy stuff, Christmas. And Ben hates Christmas.
I do not like Christmas. I do not.
I understand that.
Well, no. Actually, no. I should clarify this. I have full respect for the holiday at a religious level. Okay.
Yeah.
But the commercialization of Christmas has just become atrocious to the point where it's diverting a significant amount from the actual religious holiday, which is the
I
second
agree
most
with you.
important holiday in the Christian religion.
I agree with that. I mean, it's supposed to be Jesus' birthday, but we've turned it into this like commercial nightmare.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if this has been established before in the podcast, but I'm Jewish. So one time, my synagogue, we went to this Catholic church, whatever. So in front of everyone, as part of like understanding different cultures and people, that kind of thing. So with everyone in the room, I asked the priest, if it's Jesus' birthday, why do all the kids get presents? And they all started flipping out at me. All the kids started flipping out.
That's funny. That's a very Jewish question.
Okay.
No, it's fair. Oh.
I
Can we
mean,
talk
there's
about,
The priest said
Dr.
he just
Fauci?
tried to like
Can we talk about Dr.
Okay.
Fauci? Sorry to interrupt you, because
Wow,
Discord cut out
wow.
and I thought you
I'm
were
crying.
done.
Okay, Mr. Lag.
Yeah, that's me. Can we talk about what Dr. Fauci said?
Is it Fauci or Fauci?
It's Fauci.
It's called I don't give a Fauci, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's my Italian brethren right there.
Ooh, represent.
Yeah,
But
it's nice. We have an Italian American who's like the most loved man in America. It's great.
or hated.
This has never happened before.
I mean,
It's an Italian American who's loved for being smart and educated.
some people still hate its guts.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what, if you're in the public eye, you're gonna get hated on.
Yeah.
So you know you made it.
No one in the public eye is loved by everyone. So
This is true. But
Yeah.
he said that Santa Claus is immune to coronavirus. Do you believe that?
a horrible
Where's the
thing to
proof?
tell children.
Horrible thing to tell children. Now they're expecting Christmas gifts in the midst of a recession, which is gonna be Even though their
I
parents.
mean,
aren't
yeah.
working.
Saying that, that's kind of like just telling the kids like Christmas is still happening. You better expect those gifts. You better expect those gifts.
So not, don't get on the naughty list. Wear a mask.
Okay. But Santa doesn't have to wear a mask, so Santa can be naughty.
True.
If he's
No, I just think I don't
I
know.
think a better statement would be like Santa is like practicing social distancing or something like that.
Yeah.
To deliver his
Something like
gifts.
that.
If Coca-Cola,
He may not be able to deliver as many gifts just because he's taking all the COVID precautions, but he's trying his best to be safe. I think that would be a better statement.
if Coca-Cola released like a billboard with Santa Claus with a mask on, do you know how crazy that'd be?
Then he can't drink the Coke if he's wearing the mask. He would have
He's
to take it off.
holding it. You can just hold it. I don't know.
But you have to take it off
Doesn't
to
have to be
actively
drinking
drink.
it. You just be
Or like
holding it.
put a small hole in the mask and just have a straw. I don't know.
Oh, I think I need to show Freddie this video. There's this video of somebody wearing like a disposable cloth masks, but it's two of them together to make it look like one. And when he opens his mouth, it just opens a hole. So that's how you eat like with two. It's weird.
Oh,
It makes more sense if you see it.
Yeah. It's weird. He like folds it in half so that he puts two masks like
We're bad at
horizontally,
explaining
just
stuff.
stacked on top of each other, sort of. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that just happened. No, this is just Christmas time.
But you know what else
Somehow.
is happening? Do you know what else is happening though?
This podcast.
The
Good point.
Eagles games. The Eagles
No.
games are happening right now.
Ben, I already
The
had
Eagles games are happening.
I had a perfect
Oh,
transition.
yeah, no, I have to
What's
that's
wrong with
that
you?
now.
No,
We
just
skipped a topic. All right, whatever. We'll talk about the Eagles. Eagles are garbage.
Eagles are pretty garbage. I would agree with
I
that.
thought they were
statement.
best in like their division or whatever, even though it's
They
fine,
are,
they're
but
garbage.
that division
Yeah.
is quite possibly the saddest division in the history of football.
It probably is.
I
Giants
mean,
haven't been good for years. We got
you've got the name redacted.
the name.
We got the Cowboys.
We're losing we're tied with the football team.
I know. We have a team called the football team now. That's great. If the
Here's-
football team wins on Sunday, I think they go to first place.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with Philly sports. As soon as Philly sports get good again, there's this wave of like Philly fans who've always claimed they've been Philly fans, but the Philly sports have been sucking for years. If you stick with your team, then that's how you know you're a real Philly fan. But since we've been given a glimmer of hope in every single Philly sports franchise, whenever it's diminished, those fake fans leave, and it just hurts all the more because we're so close to greatness, but we just keep falling short on expectations because of our stupid organization.
Yeah. Yeah.
The NFC East is the worst.
The Eagles should be a better team than they are, though.
Do you think it's Carson Wentz's fault?
I don't think it's completely Carson Wentz's fault. He's definitely playing really poorly right now. But Doug Peterson has made some really stupid decisions this year.
Yeah, he has.
Also, like,
Go ahead.
not to, I don't know how much people talk about this, but like, why didn't we draft Justin Jefferson?
This is true.
Why didn't like?
Yes,
This
I know
is
all of
every
these
time-
names. I definitely
every
know all
time-
of these names.
I'm sorry, Ben. Every time I see him in Minnesota, I want to cry. Like,
It just hurts. I also hate seeing who's the guy that the Cowboys picked up in the draft? Really good.
CD Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb, yes. I feel like we could have traded for him. Like traded
Yeah.
a pick. Just hurts to see.
It just hurts. We so could have gotten Justin Jefferson. And he's
It
so
hurts
much
seeing-
better than Jalen Rager. He's so much better.
Dang, this is
And,
real
like,
emotion coming
When
out.
you think about it, like, Howie Roseman has messed up our wide receiver picks for like the last 3 years. Like, maybe longer. Like, we took Nelson Aguilar instead of Stephon Diggs. We
Philly
took
will never forget that.
we took JJ Arcega Whiteside instead of DK Metcalf.
Ooh,
And now-
ooh.
And now
I
we've
love DK
taken,
Metcalf.
Yeah, and now we've taken Jalen Rager instead of Justin
He's gonna be a
Jefferson.
star.
I know.
Oh, that hurt. Dude, that hurt, man.
Just
I'm gonna wish for Christmas that the Eagles just get good. But it's like, here's the thing: Thanksgiving's this week, right?
Yeah.
But they already played Christmas music starting November 1st. And I think that's insane. And I wanted to talk about this before Ben made a stupid transition.
Okay.
I'm calling you out there. Do you think it's too early to listen to Christmas music now?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's. I mean,
Always too early.
I was gonna make a stupid remark like that. No, but I think that Christmas music should be listened to probably the week before Christmas, a week or two before Christmas, and maybe a few days after. But people start listening to it in like July and stuff like
What?
that. It's like,
That's an
you know,
exaggeration.
It's crazy.
yeah, people start like, yeah, it's just like you're overhyping
I
the
heard
holiday so
Christmas
much.
music
You know?
in like May of this year.
Are
Really?
you really?
Yeah, like I think it was
Just
like a
never
COVID.
stop.
I think it was like a COVID thing, like
Oh, where it's like everything will be fine at
everyone's
Christmas or
sad.
anything.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
something like that. But I was like, oh my god, it's May. Like I was getting flashbacks. It wasn't good.
I mean, I don't listen to the radio, but where I'm going, like I go to this certain place every day, almost every day, and they just play Christmas music on the radio, and it's so annoying. And I have to be there for like an hour, and
Yeah.
it started November 1st, and it's just most annoying. It
You
has
know,
to start
What I don't understand.
at least after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Why don't you understand?
What I don't understand is like Christmas. It starts so early, and then it ends on the 25th. Like Christmas is technically December 25th through like January 6th, technically, because there's 12 days. Why
yeah.
does it start so early and end immediately?
That's true.
Like,
That's a fair point.
Yeah, now,
Okay.
speaking of the 12 days of Christmas.
No, veto, nope, not yet. Maybe next time Freddie's on. Because maybe that'll be closer to Christmas. But no, veto.
You know. Okay.
Oh my god. Freddie, do you hate the song "All I Want for Christmas Is You" by Mariah Carey? Do you hate it or do you love it?
I'm sick of hearing it. I mean, Mariah Carey has a great voice, but I'm sick of hearing that song.
I hate that song so much.
Yeah, I mean, I do too, but
Have you guys seen Mariah Carey the last time she performed for Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve?
oh yeah, the one where she like couldn't even pretend to sing her own songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I saw it live. Horrible.
yeah, that was pretty
Horrible.
funny.
And then she sang the song, and I'm like, ugh, this hurts.
It's just sad.
It's very sad.
You know,
else?
mainstream music used to require talent and effort. It doesn't anymore.
Now it takes a computer.
Yes.
This is very true. You know who else was very talented?
Who?
Eddie Van
Me.
Halen.
Wow.
Yes, he was very talented.
Rest in peace. Freddie introduced me to Van Halen by showing me I think it was Eruption.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was Eruption.
So that's such a good song.
It's
It's a shame.
Yeah, I mean that, and like when you think about when that was released too in 1978, like nothing sounded like that before then, and then after that, everything sounded like that because everyone was trying to copy that sound.
Yeah.
Wait, is Eddie Van Halen the person who smoked a cigarette, stuck it in his guitar, and then played Eruption?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, he has done that.
Cool. That's
He is a childhood hero of mine, and 2020 is a very bad year.
Ben didn't hear of him until he died.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so
I
sad.
didn't recognize the name. So
Well,
was
you
done
got to
with
listen to
I
some
don't know
Van
like
Halen.
anyone.
Yeah, it's all right. Instead of watching
Yeah.
movies, I listen to music. So
I mean, I think it was in choir in middle school. Everyone was like freaking out at me because I was like, wait, who's Bruno Mars?
when I was younger, I didn't know the difference between Beyonce and Rihanna. That was really bad because I told this to my sisters and they flipped out at me because they love Beyonce and they love Rihanna.
Okay.
I've been listening to a lot more Stevie Wonder lately. Stevie Wonder is incredibly underrated.
yeah, he's
He's good.
a very good piano player.
Do you think he's blind?
I do. I've heard that rumor.
I mean, what evidence is there that he's not?
Well, I've heard a story that like he recognized someone in an elevator, but it was also like a basketball player, so it could be an exaggeration.
Yeah, I heard that story too. I don't know.
Oh, you heard it? I love that story. Just the idea.
I don't really believe it. Yeah.
I want to believe it because that'd be so cool. Oh, I also heard another story of him like pulling out of his apartment complex, like in a parking lot. I forget who said that.
Oh, like the driving?
Yeah.
Ah. I don't know.
I mean, there are probably many people who look like Stevie Wonder.
That's fair, I guess.
I don't know. I think he's blind.
I see, said the blind man.
I think his blindness helps his music too. It gives him more sensitivity to touch and sound.
This is true.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that a line from The Office? All blind jazz cats can play, or something. I think Creed said something like that. I know a ton of obscure Office references.
Yeah, like put a piano in front of her.
yeah. And then I'm not gonna say that on the podcast.
Okay.
That's funny. Oh man. Somebody else who died last week was Alex Trebek. We talked about this last week, and it got me thinking. Do you think somebody should replace him on Jeopardy? And
I don't know.
And do you have?
That's tough.
Because like, could they ever live up? You know, like what Alex Trebek has done for all the years that he's run the show. You know.
That's why it's so hard to think. Because I don't think NBC will ever cancel it because it makes way too much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
especially when there's someone on who like can't lose.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, when that was such a crazy time to live through when that one guy was just making a ton of money.
Yeah, that was funny.
It made game shows like relevant again. But
yeah.
Do you have a favorite TV game show?
I mean, I do like Family Feud.
I don't really watch that many game shows besides like Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy.
I'm a really big fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Points don't matter. It's like the same three guys, and it's like an improv game. It's very funny. But I would probably say Family Feud.
Yeah.
I never really got into The Price Is Right. Like
me neither.
There's just so much happening. If that makes any sense.
So is the price wrong?
I mean,
in this case, yes.
Do you think like TV game shows will be a thing in like 20 years? I don't think so. I think reality shows would keep going up, but not game shows.
Oh yeah, reality shows are going to expand and get worse.
Yeah. Reality. Yeah.
The downfall of Western society.
Okay.
I blame reality shows on soap operas. And I 100% mean that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a real life soap opera, I guess.
It tries to look like it's real life and like it's glorified, romanticized version of real life.
Yeah.
No, it's like historical fiction is to fiction what reality TV show is to soap operas. You know what I'm saying? Just because it has like quote unquote real people, more people will watch it.
Yeah. I don't know. I love
no actors, all real.
All right, Mr. Chevy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What is this? The BMW? No, it's the new 2019 Chevy Malibu.
What?
Sponsor a Chevy.
It's not like we're in a Chevy dealership.
Oh my. Freddie, you want to talk about your soap opera?
Sure.
What?
So, all right. This is You know that 2020 is a depressing year when like the highlight of my year is watching Days of Our Lives. But like, I mean, here we are.
Okay.
Look, all right, hear me out. It is a terrible show, and that is why I love it.
No, I mean,
It's-
I get that.
It's just the best. It is the best bad acting you will ever find.
Now, have you ever seen The Room?
Okay, no, that's the best bad acting you'll ever find.
You're tearing me
I have not
apart.
seen it in full, but I have seen the Oh Hi Mark scene many times.
I've seen clips of it. I cannot finish it. I want to finish it one day. One day we should all just like watch The Room and then come back and record a podcast. Just
Of how
being
bad
like,
it was.
yeah, and it's like this changed my life,
Or worse. Way
or
worse.
worse. But going back to Days of Our Lives, I feel like most people have only heard of that through Friends, right? I think it's a fair
Probably.
assumption. This has
Probably.
been going on since like
But-
the 60s.
Yeah. But like you should watch it if you have the time. Like just watch like one episode. It's so terrible and it's great. Like so many storylines just get like picked up and then like it's fun because it feels like you're learning what's happening as the writers learn what's happening. You know, like it feels
Okay.
like they'll they'll start a
genuine.
storyline and you can tell they don't even know where they're going with this yet. So
Yeah, like me when I say all those like BS statements. Where I'm
yeah,
just, like,
exactly. But like imagine that as a television show.
Okay.
An improv group makes an episodic television show.
Yes, only there's no talent in the improv group.
See, the only soap opera I've ever watched was Grey's Anatomy, and I watched 14 seasons of that, and I'm not proud of it.
My God.
Well, you're proud of flexing in the duration of time you watched it in.
Of course, I would never not be proud of that. Not proud of the show, but this one woman, Shonda Rhimes, is behind the whole thing. She's like, God, oh you don't respect me? Bam, you're dead. Oh, you want a pay raise? Bam. Oh, ABC's not paying me enough? Bam, 3 more seasons. It's just interesting. I mean, I think Grey's Anatomy is not as bad as people think, but it's not as good as people think.
Yeah. I never got into the medical drama genre.
If you want to watch an actually good medical drama, watch House MD. Or if you want to watch a long medical drama / comedy, watch MASH.
Okay.
I watched MASH over the quarantine. That is genuinely an amazing show. Top to bottom, amazing show. The ending is probably one of the best in all time. I love the ending.
My mom watches like General Hospital. I don't know how. They're pushing out like a new episode like every day.
How? How do you do that?
I
How
don't
do you
know.
do that to yourself?
Days of Our Lives does
It
that.
just keeps going on. Oh, I think they may take breaks and stuff between like seasons and stuff like that. Like when it's airing like every day.
Oh, Stephen A. Smith was on General Hospital. That's the only reason I knew that show existed.
Why?
Because he used to watch it when he was younger, and he was like, I'm a really big General Hospital fan,
Okay.
which is interesting. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm eating.
Well, you're eating during the podcast? Okay.
Thanksgiving food made me hungry, all right?
Speaking of eating, let's talk about onion rings.
We already talked about onion rings.
Let's talk about him again.
Let's talk about best Thanksgiving Day food. Let's talk about Freddie. No, I'm kidding. Freddie, do you want to hear something kind of out there and seems sacrilegious?
Sure.
Ben once told me
Oh no.
that he often goes to sleep in jeans.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh God.
Not that he can.
Oh sorry,
he will.
sorry. Yeah, I went to sleep last night in corduroys. That's slightly different.
What are corduroys?
Okay, it's weird. The fabric, it's like okay, it's like
Khakis?
jeans but more comfortable, in a way.
Not khakis.
They're not khakis. They have like a texture to them.
Is it like the ridges or like the waves? Think of like a Hers chip. Is that the texture?
I mean, it's like that, but like very fine.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, but I think that's blasphemous. How do you willingly go to sleep in jeans? Like
I
you
do.
can go to sleep, but why would you choose to go to sleep in jeans?
Yes. I don't know. I mean, okay, it was the start of 6th grade, and I was like, I take showers at night. I'm too lazy to get changed in the morning, so I'm just gonna wear jeans to sleep.
That's it.
That was my only reason why, and I've been doing it ever since, just because I'm lazy. And I can sleep fine in them. It's not like I can't sleep in them. It's
It's
not.
not
It's not
like
like it's not like I'm just sitting in bed and I'm just like, damn, I'm really uncomfortable right now. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not. It's not less. I would be definitely more comfortable. But then again, I also have this other BS reasoning too. If I'm in really comfortable clothes, then I have a harder time waking up.
true.
Because then I'm just like, wow, I'm so comfortable. I could just sleep here all day. It doesn't really matter because if I'll still be in jeans and I'll sleep until like 2 p.m. on the weekend. So it
That
doesn't
just,
really
that
matter.
just means you're weak-willed. Just get up, get an
No,
alarm, get a
no.
more annoying alarm.
Okay.
I sleep in very comfortable PJs, and I get up. I'm still in my
Yeah,
PJs.
but you also sleep during the assemblies too. That's cool.
I have the ability to fall asleep almost anywhere, and I mean
Okay, fall asleep
almost.
right now while we're talking to you on the podcast.
No, how am I gonna stop hitting record? Actually,
Yes.
maybe one day I'll try that.
What? While we're talking on the podcast, you're just
If you
listening
pay
in.
me to do it, I'll do it. I'll do if I'll willingly like accept that challenge for money.
I'll give you 1 free year of Nintendo Switch online. On the
No, I
family.
already paid you. I already paid for online.
Yes.
That's fair though. This is going nowhere. Freddie, what do you sleep in? Do you sleep in PJs?
I sleep in boxers.
See, here's the thing. If you sleep in nothing, you're an animal.
Yeah,
You're
well,
wearing
I-
something.
Aren't we
I
all
don't
though?
do that. We're
That's fair.
mammals, yeah.
Right, we're animals.
Aren't we all just like big gorillas? And then like, yeah.
True.
Ask Charles Darwin that.
Okay.
Got him. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is so good. I need to share this with you guys one day. This is too good. I'll eat this during Thanksgiving.
What is it?
I'll tell you later.
Well, okay.
Oh, dude. I'm so glad that tomorrow's our last day of school because I just can't wait to play video games again.
Well, we've had half days, and we're gonna be back to school on Monday.
Yeah, but like like the ability to just like stay up all night, not worrying about anything, and just like in the middle of the week, it makes me just feel more comfortable. Be like, okay, I can just play whenever I want and not.
Yeah,
care.
let's get the Minecraft server back up.
Is that update out yet?
I don't know. I don't think so. And if it is, I think you have to make a new server for the update.
Oh, that sucks. That's kind of annoying. But anyways, I'm kind of hungry. So how about we talk about the hypothetical and then we can get out of here.
I thought you were already eating food. What do you mean?
Well, this is a snack, okay?
Okay.
I have a
So you
snack.
need like a meal?
Yeah, I haven't eaten lunch yet.
Yeah, you need a meal to hold you off until your 2 a.m.
Freddie,
dinner.
I do not eat dinner that late. Everyone eats dinner too early. The perfect time to eat dinner is between 8:30 and 9. That is the perfect time to eat dinner.
How so?
Because if you eat any earlier, like if you stay up past like 11, you're gonna get hungry again. Brandon's a prime
Well, yeah,
example.
then you just have a second dinner. You just have a second dinner.
What's the point of it? What's the point of dinner then?
Well,
Just have a snack
wow.
after dinner.
Okay.
What was that?
That was my phone. Ryan just messaged me.
Oh,
You
cool.
just sent me an Instagram meme.
Nice. Unprofessionalism.
Yes.
No, because like people if you eat at like 5:30, that's way too early. You're just gonna
That
get
is too
hungry in the
early.
night.
Yeah.
That's why the midnight snack is the thing. Because
I think 5:30
eat
isn't
too
that
early.
that early.
You
Eat
said
dinner
5:30
again.
isn't
Just
that
eat
early?
dinner again.
This is like The Office again, where it's like Pam and Kevin. It's like we have first breakfast, you have second breakfast, you have pre-breakfast, you have first, and then you have first lunch, second lunch, then you have pre-dinner. Oh,
Okay.
just eat a meal. Oh my god, you got to space it out enough. That's just me. I think everyone eats dinner way too early. 8:30 is perfect time. Freddie, when do you eat dinner?
Usually like between 6 and 7.
That's still a bit too early. Like unless you go to sleep at like 10. I go to sleep at like 12 now.
It's been bad for me this school year. I don't think I've gone to sleep any time before like midnight. Maybe
Yeah,
once I
me
went to sleep at like
neither.
11:30, but it's just been bad.
Cause Ben, you don't like going to sleep, right?
Well, yeah, it's weird because it's at night. I'm just like, okay, I want to watch more YouTube. I want to watch another episode of TV, whatever. I want to play more video games, whatever. I don't want to go to sleep. But in the morning, I'm just like, I don't want to get out of bed. You
See,
know what I
I
mean?
think I think I'm the opposite. Sometimes when I'm just sitting like in my like at my desk, I just look over at my bed. I'm like, damn, that looks comfy,
Okay.
and then I can't resist and just go to sleep. But in the
Damn,
morning, I
that
feel
bed looks sexy right now.
I didn't say that, but okay. But in the morning, I'm just like I feel
That's how you
gross.
insinuated it.
That's
I
kind
said
of what it
cozy.
sounded like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just because my voice is that, you know.
Damn, that fine bed.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, Ben,
I
you
want to
look
get all up
fine.
in those sheets.
Oh man, Daddy's home. In the morning, I just feel horrible. I'm like, I don't want to stay here anymore. I need to get up and brush my teeth. So I had the exact opposite problem, which is interesting.
Well, that's a good problem to have. Because you go to sleep on time and you wake up on time.
Sometimes I sleep too early, or when I have stuff to do, I'm just like, I wake up and I'm like, how did I get in my bed?
Okay.
It's like just pulls me in like a magnet.
Yeah, but it's like I stay up as late as possible and I wake up as late as possible.
No, that's fair. I mean, when I got stuff to do, I'll stay up until it's done. But I don't have a problem waking up
I
early.
mean, I don't want to. I wish I could go to sleep every day before 11.
Well, like I can some nights I can go to bed at 1 and wake up at like 6:30, like it's a regular day. It's interesting.
Well, depends. Well, for me, it depends on how much sleep I get previous nights. Because if I got like if the past 2 nights I got 10 hours of sleep, then I could easily get 5 or 6 the next day. That'd be
No,
fine.
that's fair. Sleep is like a bank.
Okay, it is.
It's just a never-ending debt.
Yeah, that too.
Pretty how well do you sleep?
Um, I sleep well on the weekends.
Well, do you wake up like really early on school days then?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not too early, but like, I mean, it's 6, which, depending on who you are, is either early or not early. But
No, I think that's a good time. Like I have my bus at like 6:50, so I usually wake up at like 5:50.
yeah,
But
Aren't we supposed to talk about the hypothetical now so you can eat food?
Thank you.
Okay.
I feel my stomach growling already.
yes, as
Now,
you
if
eat currently.
I can't
You
read it.
you can sense
Okay.
that. You can sense that if you want. I don't mind. But yeah, the hypothetical of this week is, so let's say you got into a car accident or you're brain dead, okay, and you were stuck in this vegetative state,
Nice.
right? You were hooked up to a life support machine. What's a reasonable amount of time that you would prefer until they would eventually pull the plug on you? Like, there's no chance of you waking up, but if you could tell someone before, hey, this is how long I would wait until you can send me off. Because I know a ton of people who are like, oh no, you're keeping me alive the whole time. Or the exact opposite is like, oh no, if I'm in that state, unplug me immediately. So like, if you have a chance of waking up, would that change your answer from, if you couldn't?
It depends. Like, do I have all my limbs?
Yeah, let's say for right now, you're just brain dead.
Okay. Well, like when I wake up, am I still brain dead?
Well, when you're okay,
I mean, well, I guess you're not really,
well,
but
if you're brain dead, then you're dead.
then yeah.
Okay,
Well,
let's say you're in a deep coma,
okay.
very deep coma. There's a chance of you coming out alive. What's a reasonable amount of time for you to stay in that state?
Yeah, it's about a year, maybe 2.
Or you think a year? 'Cause
Yeah.
my opinion is that if there's, let's say, a very, very, very minimal chance of me coming back, waking up. I mean, I would think even after a month or two, it's like I kind of become a burden of just like a waste of space, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really depends on like what what your chances are and what type of person you are. I
Yeah, it
guess.
depends.
Because
Because like, are you really worth anything if you're just
whoa,
sitting? Yeah, you know,
Wow.
if there's no potential there to do anything.
hey, I'm sitting here. Do I have potential? I'm not doing anything.
Well, no, no. That's to say, like, I wouldn't go out and say like pull the plug. But for me personally, I wouldn't see myself as having any value. Other people, I would keep them on. You know?
I just don't like the idea
Because
of waking up like a year later.
yeah, me personally, like, I don't see myself. Yeah, that too.
I mean, and also by then I would have. I think it'd be natural for me. Like I might be slightly atrophied by then, because
I mean, I already am, just in general. My limbs.
That's true. Eat a sandwich.
Okay, but yeah, no. If it were guaranteed, like I would wake up in 6 months, a year, 2 years. It's like there is very good potential there. Like I will be back.
I would be back.
Yes, I am. I'm literally the Terminator. If I were the Terminator, yes, yes.
Because I think a reasonable amount
Yeah, I
of
just wouldn't want to
time.
put that on anyone else to pull the plug. But yeah,
I think a reasonable amount of time, like the absolute max for me, would be 6 months to a year. It really depends on my chances, but I also don't want to experience what that would be like. Like, what if you are aware that you're in a coma? Like, you're in a never-ending dream. That'd just be like, I don't know, a little bit freaky.
yeah,
Yeah.
But then there's also the whole resources thing, like taking up a bed. Like, if
yeah.
here's what I'd say: if I have a chance, I'd prefer 6 months to a year. But if somebody needs a bed more than me and they have a greater chance of living, I'd willingly be like, okay, go ahead and pull the plug. I think pulling the plug is very difficult to do, and if it's put off long enough, it might be even harder. That's also
Yeah.
another thing. Just food for thought. Not to get really morbid on Thanksgiving, we should be thankful that we're, still up and at 'em.
Yeah.
Are we though?
What if this is
Are
all
we?
simulation?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Okay.
Nah, we're on the same mindset. We're on the same frequency, man. What if we're slowly being fed the same amount of knowledge by our school in a given amount of time? So we're a collective hive mind of individuals that go out into the workforce and, I don't know, do
That's some
something.
Alex Jones conspiracy stuff right there.
Sounds like. Actually, never mind. That's an episode of Doctor Who. That's why I've heard of it before.
Okay.
I'm not original. I've stolen everything. Cancel me now. Freddie, do you have an opinion on cancel culture?
Freddie.
Freddie.
Oh, Freddie's gone. Freddie's gone?
Play the elevator music right now.
Freddie.
Freddie. Hold on. I'm gonna disconnect him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on.
This is so unprofessional.
Are you gonna keep this in?
Maybe?
Please don't.
Why not?
Because that's just,
Clip that,
that's
yo,
just
clip
dead air.
Yo, clip that. Yo, clip that though.
That's what I forgot to do. Son of a bitch.
Okay. Freddie,
Sorry
you're
about
back.
that. Yes, sorry about that.
Should I re-ask him that question?
Go ahead.
Probably I didn't hear the question.
Do you have an opinion on cancel culture?
I mean, it's a,
A little
it's
bit
a
loaded.
tricky subject.
A bit of a loaded question. We kind of touched on it. You don't have to get super political. Like, it's a good thing and a bad thing.
It can be both. I mean, it's a good thing in the sense that it holds people accountable. But it's a bad thing in the sense that you start to sort of test the boundaries of what actually is or is not really a problem, you know?
Yeah, there's like a difference between like impact, the intent behind a tweet. But if you
Yeah.
do something illegal, I think it's good to out them.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot. Freddie, you did marching band, right?
Yes.
How was that like? It was
That
different.
it was very weird. It was just there was no marching. It was just band. We we just stood in place and played a show in place with like music stands.
You had stands? Wait, you had stands, really?
Yeah, we had it memorized for like the last game of the year. But yeah.
Interesting. Was it worth it? I mean, like, one last hurrah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was. I mean, in a way, yeah, it felt a little weird because it's like this isn't what I was. I guess
Yeah, that's
I mean-
what I was afraid of.
it kind of felt like a dream. You know how like you have a dream and like everything's kind of similar, but like it's different.
Yeah. I had dreams of school
Yeah.
like that all the time.
Yeah, like where you have a dream where you're like in school, but like all the kids that are in your class are not in your class, and the
it's like
class
connected
doesn't.
to your house sometimes.
Yeah, so
I had a dream where me and Freddie were just walking in the hallway. I don't remember this. I had this dream like middle school. Yeah, we were just randomly walking in the hallway. And then we just started laughing for absolutely no reason. And then all of Freddie's teeth fell out. And then I woke up.
I think I had a dream where Freddie was in stage crew with me. I don't remember that, though. Because I think I told him that. And then it was like, Freddie, you should join stage crew because I had a dream and it was really awesome.
Okay.
I would join. Yeah,
What's up?
I would join stage crew maybe
If you could.
If
Yeah.
it happens.
if it happens.
Cross my fingers. I hope to God. All right, boys, you want to call it?
Yes. Make
I got
sure
nothing.
to
Sure.
follow, comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification.
God, what are you, a YouTuber?
Make sure to
anything?
smash that like button.
Freddie, you got any social media?
Not really.
Cool.
You can give out your phone
Yeah.
number. It's
Yeah. My social security number is.
And the security card on the back of my card is 420.
so is it Visa or MasterCard?
PayPal. Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be paying Freddie and Bitcoin for doing this. Just kidding. We're not paid. Sponsor us, please.
You should get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, we get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. You know we're desperately poor.
Yeah.
You can hold us accountable on that, listeners. But yeah, thank you for listening. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe during Black Friday. Thank you, Freddie, once again for joining us. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And
Stay unprofessional.
Yeah, listen to what's on. No, that's not our slogan. We don't have a
It
slogan.
is.
Do we?
I don't know.
We don't have a slogan. We don't have a slogan.
No, we do.
we're just like
Unscripted. What is it? Yeah,
Uncut.
uncut, unscripted. Even though we did cut probably when Freddie disconnected.
We'll see. We'll change the motto later. But listen to us on Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Anchor, all that sort of stuff. Share it by word of mouth. And once again, thank you for listening. Have a great day. Take care.
I mean, you can also like buy some Google like AdSense for us.
That too.
Yes.
Good night, folks.